What's going on YouTube? Got another knife review here for you. Today we're going to be looking at the Les Voorhies collaboration with Faisal Yamin. This is the Supernova. God, I love this knife. Absolutely love this knife. It's kind of like that, I don't know, this sounds right or not, the ugly kid or the ugly nephew or ugly niece that you love them and you get really attached to them. This, this knife to me is absolutely beautiful. But when I first saw it, I thought, what is this collaboration? What is this collaborator, Faisal Yamin, thinking? What a weird looking knife. But after I just kept looking at it in pictures and I had the opportunity to trade this knife, or trade for this knife, I went back and forth, and finally I just pulled the trigger. And I can't say it enough. Like, I am so happy I made that trade. This knife, I think I carry this knife quite a bit. I love this knife. I love the aesthetics now of it. I love the ergonomics, the feel of this knife. I love the fit and finish, the quality, the smoothness of this knife. I love the maker, Les Voorhies. I think he's one of my top, favorites custom makers out there in terms of his design, in terms of his use of materials. I mean, yeah, they're all good. Like all the big names, Birch, Southard, Terzula. I mean, they all do absolutely amazing stuff. But let's be honest. I mean, they're all at prices that are, unless you're in the top echelon, top tier collectors, it's so hard to afford that. I mean, it's a difference between like a I don't know, a Lexus, or maybe not a Lexus, like an Audi versus a Ferrari. I don't know about a Ferrari, but you know what I'm talking about. So not to get all too nut and fancy there, but this knife though, for what it's worth, I just think is absolutely amazing, and I think I said that enough. But what we have here is actually a pretty thick stock, of CTS XHP steel. Here you have it against a Simplex. You can see how much thicker that stock is. I want to say it's around 170 thou maybe thick of CTS XHP steel. You got bronze titanium liners that sit proud, and what I mean by that is that they come out from these lightning strike carbon fiber scales. And so what that does is allows for a slightly rounder feel, so that really helps with the ergonomics of the knife. And then you got this milled bronzed pocket clip. I love this clip as well from Les Voorhies. I think it's a really great, really aesthetically pleasing, really simple milled clip. So it makes it's nice because it's milled, not a spring clip, but it's simple enough where it's not, distracting, gets the job done. And it just contrasts well with the simplicity of the knife. And then on the back spacer, you've got titanium bronze as well, with this little lanyard loop at the end, and it's got this little line milled out in the center, which I think is really cool. One of these days I want to anodize this blue and then re-Scotch Brite the outside and then redo the bronze, so you get this little blue contrasting line in the spacer, which I think would look pretty sick. And then you've got the nowadays a lot of people are using these Steve Kelly titanium hardware pivots as well as screws, so just another nice little touch on this knife. So I'm assuming they're not heat anodized steel. I think they're all Steve Kelly. Also runs on bearings on the internals, so just makes for one of the smoothest flippers that I own. This one, the Simplex, my RJ Martin, obviously, and then my Shirogorov, I think are all my best flippers. And this one is right there with them. Just crazy smooth, crazy good, like function, perfect centering on this blade as well. The same for the Simplex, same for this Model 10. Just Les's work is just incredible, you know. And if you've never tried out his customs, I quite honestly think that he's one of the really good, like not entry level. Like he's not accomplished. Like he's crazy accomplished, but I feel like his prices are reasonable. And even though he doesn't have books, you know, he puts up sign up sales every once in a while. So it's very possible to luck out. You don't have to go out to all the shows and all those things. You can get them online when he puts them up. And it seemed like he was putting them up pretty frequently. I haven't seen any recently, but yeah. So I think it's, and they go up on the forums every once in a while too. So it's not like he's completely inaccessible. The prices aren't going to be exorbitant like Birch's or Souther's or R.J. Martin's and whatnot. So, but yeah, just seriously, I don't know what else to say. Materials are awesome. The fit and finish is awesome. The design from Faisal Yamin is, in my opinion, is awesome. Like I said, it's kind of like that little ugly child that you end up thinking is so beautiful, you know. Not my kids. My kids are beautiful. I love my kids. So anyway, I'm kind of just digressing now. But yeah, 3.5-inch blade. They're different sizes too. I've seen Les come out with like a larger Simplex. You know, this is a 3.25-inch blade. I've seen ones that are like 3.75 or 3.5-inch. So slightly larger versions. The Supernova, I don't know if I've seen any smaller ones, so I think they're all 3.5-inch blades. But yeah, like the Model 10, there's like 3-inch version, then there's the more rare XL version and whatnot. So yeah, seriously. Other than that, I love this knife. I think Les Voorhies is one to, you know, if you're getting into customs, you know, try out a Les Voorhies, because I think that would really paint a good picture for you in terms of what custom work is meant to be like. You know, Tom Crine is another one that I think is definitely worth it. The price. R.J. Martin's, if you can, you know, get into that price range, it's worth checking out as well. So I could go on and on. But yeah, that's the Les Voorhies Supernova from Faisal Yamin. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As always, thanks for watching. You guys take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.